Oh, that's playing twice. Stop that. Oh my god. How we doing, people? Evening. Yeah, sorry for the double intro. I'd left the sound on the actual stream. How we all doing? We're back tonight with round 5 of the TANSO Racing Group Kirkistown Motorsports Ni Saloons. So it is the M3 BMWs you can see on screen there. Let's just get rid of that. No, why you done that? Hold on a second, people. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. We're back. We're back. Okay. All right. So yes, round 5 tonight, live from, well, depends how you like to say it. Autopolis, I don't know. It's in Japan. It's a real life racing circuit. It's the Autopolis International racing course. Let's just have a look at some scores up until this week. So, leading the way at the minute is TRG Obi-Wan with 161 points after last week's Tokyo South. Cutler in second, he's on 115 points. Obi-Wan pretty much storming away with this one at the minute. TRG Gaz in third with 113 points. Also on 113 points is TRG Ghost 666. So joint third, Luke Doherty in fifth with 102 points. CRT Carrington in sixth with 85 points. Rick 2 continues 7th with 75 points. Scrabo in 8th with 66 points. Down for the count 9th with 62 points. CRT Eman with 42 points. Where's the lower half of the table? There it is. 55-8 on 35 points. Foghorn Leghorn 12th with 29 points. Conrad Racing 13th with 20 points. Ding Ding MUK 14th place with 14 points. So a few drivers not in the lobbies tonight. Let's get ourselves on. Dud's turning up. I don't know whether he's meant to be racing. United, how you doing? Green Pete, how you doing? Let me just put that live chat up so I don't miss anything, because it's a pain in the arse when it goes to top chat. So settings just being changed then. Tyre wear times 11, fuel at times 6, I believe. So can be an awkward little circuit, Autopolis. Let's get ourselves on track. Quick time with a driver. Right, here we go. Then we'll do a quick lap with whoever this is. Into turn 1, blind corner. Awful to get that wrong, all the way into that sand on the outside. Down for the count, getting shouts down this long second straight, then into another 90-degree right-hander. Drifting these BMWs through here into the double apex, almost hairpin, and then into the hairpin. Hard on the brakes, all the way down the gears for this one. So back down this track through the long sweeping left. Just have to lift a little bit through here, otherwise you'll end up dragging yourself out wide. All over that sound, possibly into the wall as well. Full power up here then towards this second hairpin. It's a little bit tricky as well. It is an uphill hairpin, so you have to cross the little brow of the hill just as you go around the hairpin here. Look, oh, awkward. May see one or two sideways action BMWs coming through there. So down this straight, down towards the fast fourth gear right-hander. See how much speed he carries through here. Fair bit. Again, just got to be careful on the exits. Catch the apex on the inside as much as possible. Going a little bit too fast into there, through the left-hander, into the last little section of the tricky section, this one. Again, a lot of off-camber sections, running out wide through that first part, into the second, and through the left. Again, just slight changes in track elevation as you go through some of these parts. You can catch the drivers out. You can see here as well, off camber, it's all leaning over to the left-hand side. And back onto this start-finish straight. So straight in with a lap. I don't know who that was. Let's find out who that was. Who were we on board with? TRG Rick McHugh. So that is a lap on board with Rick 2 for Autopolis. Like I say, it can be a little bit of an awkward circuit. Seb, evening brother, how you doing? Here's the championship leader. He's rocking the Track Skills Kirkistown Motorsport livery on his car. Also sponsored by Mulsanne Casinos, MK Designs, Tribal Branding, Motorsport Wall Art. Got them all this time, people. Got them all. Ghost, and he's also been getting some good results in this championship, to be perfectly honest. He's had a couple of good races where he's managed to get himself up front. Is that... you're trying to tell me something there, Rick 2. You're trying to tell me about the sponsors that I keep forgetting. That's why you've got them so large on the side of your car, look. So, still no hot laps yet. Still on these out laps. Or they're on the hot laps, no time set. Yeah, carry a lot of speed through that right-hander there. Turn 1, yeah, turn 1's going to be awkward. Like I say, it's an off-camber. It drops away from you off-camber as you hit it. You can't really see it until you need to turn either, which can make it a little bit awkward. Who have we got anywhere near it? Let's have a look. Come on, you'll do. Okay, it's Rick 2 again. There it is, drops away from you there, look, and you can't see it until you're literally on top of it. Awful, awful turn. If you're not used to this circuit, it's definitely going to mean a little trip to the sand for you. Purple sectors there for Rick. Big shout out to the couple of new subscribers as well. That doesn't actually show me who you are. You must have your accounts on Super Mega Private or something. Right, so hot lap starting to come in. TRG Gaz. Oh, sorry, apologies. That's TRG Ghost holding top spot. He has got himself a 1:59.1 on the clock. Purple sectors from him again, quarter of a second up. Getting on well with the BMWs. TRG Obi-Wan second at the minute, 1:59.3. It's only a short little qualifying as well. A little 10 minutes and then we jump into two races, two 15-minuters. Reverse grid for race 2. Rick 2's got himself in third. What sort of times is he putting in? Oh, it's a 5-minute quali. I apologise. That's it then. So, finish your laps. And that's going to mean everyone out on track. I'm not sure who WSR Corky is. Obi-Wan's going to be the first one to cross the line. Holds himself into second. Where does Ghost? Doesn't better his time. Still another 1:59.1. This Corky must be a driver because he's got all the liveries on, so he must know somebody in the group. Rick 2 then is holding third with that 1:59.8. TRG Cutler, no hot lap on the board for him, but it's got him in fourth position. What is he? 0.4 back from TRG. So he's on a 2 minute and 2. Everyone getting into the chaos, look, while they wait for this race to start. TRG Gaz fifth, 2 minute 0.3. Johnny C reverse, trying to take people out in reverse, 2:01.5. Down for the count, just piling in on the action there, 2:02.2. Not looking very professional, boys. I love it. 2:03.44 Duds, 8th position. Scrabbo, 9th, 2:03.9. Ethan in 10th with a 2:19.7. Oh, yeah, you've obviously not driven this track very much, have you, Ethan? Corky, new driver tonight, 236. Also looks like he's not had a lot of experience on it. And the same for Foghorn. A couple of 3-minuters on there. So it's all kicking off here then. It's a good job we've started the race, because this chaos shall not continue. How dare they? United insured. What are you insuring? What? Hopefully that's not a football reference, that United thing. Right, race 1, 15 minutes round this tricky little circuit. If they have to make a trip to the pits, that's also very, very tricky as well. Been a victim of someone else's mistake. You have to slam the brakes on. It's a great big swoop to get into the pits. Everyone get away well. Not a great start for Rick 2. He's getting swamped off the line, losing positions. Ghost then gets himself up front. Obi-Wan second. Cutler slots into third. TRG Gaz fourth. Just having a bit of a battle with, oh, nearly sideways for Duds there, coming out of turn 1. Side by side between Rick 2 and Gaz at the minute. I'm not sure who's going to win out. Rick 2's got the inside line into this 90 degree, but Gaz carries the speed. So open to fourth for Gaz. Fifth, Rick 2 continues. Sixth for Johnny. Seventh, Duds. Eighth. Down for the count. It's got the old TRG on the name now. Scrabbo in 9th. Ethan 10th. Corky in 11th. And Foghorn 12th. Ghost then. Yeah, see, he's already pulling time. 1.6 from the drivers behind. Obi-Wan then round this awkward hairpin over the top. Sorry, it was a second. It wasn't 1.6. It looked like 1.6. You won't see any indicators being used tonight, that's for sure, Seb. So Ghost is just starting to stretch out a little bit of a lead now then. Obi-Wan himself pulled the gap from third place Cutler, 2.1 seconds. Awkward. Let's have just a little look here. So, Ghost has gone for medium tyres. Obi-Wan has gone for a set of hard tyres. Oh, sorry, that's... Oh, sneaky. He's gone for hards on the front, rear, mediums on the rear. Interesting. Cutler's gone for a set of hards all around. Already, Rick 2 sideways out of the final turn. Where's he ended up? He's on the grass. He's going to lose a couple more positions. Don't know if there's contact between himself and Gaz. It didn't look like it. But losing positions. Coming under threat from down for the count as they come down towards turn 1. Drives through there cleanly. Who's that in the background? Gone a little bit wide. Is that Ethan? Yes, it is. He's kept it on track, but he's going to lose the position to Corky, who comes past him. Down for the count. Had a little look down the inside of Rick 2 there. Didn't work out though. So back up front, Ghost still holding that lead. Just a second over Obi-Wan currently. Starting to pull more time from Cutler, 2.5 seconds, 2.6 seconds. Oh, Cutler's got massively wide through there onto the grass. He's lucky to keep that out of the wall. That's dropped him off the back of the top 2 and put him under pressure from Duds, who's actually slotting himself all the way up to 4th. So got a good start off the line, managed to make up a position. So run from 8th to 7th. And now up to 4th for Duds. Gaz 5th, Johnny 6th, or sideways through there for Gaz. Rick 2 7th, managed to fend off any attack from down for the count. Down for the count 8th, Corky in 9th. We just saw him getting past Ethan as he went a little bit wide through turn 1. Scrabbo in 11th, so Scrabbo's got it a little bit wrong. Oh, Ethan got it wrong through there as well. Foghorn Leghorn, we just get him. He's gone a little bit wide through the hairpin by the looks of it. Caught his rear wheels on the exit. Spun his car around into the wall for you then. Front and rear damage. So Ghost starting to pull a bigger gap, 2.1 seconds. That's not the view I want. Obi-Wan giving him a flash of the lights. I'm sure Ghost will just be not looking in his rearview mirror. Don't think that's going to affect TRG Ghost this far up. 2.2 seconds up the road he's got at the minute. So different tyre strategies playing out. We'll have to see how that works out. The tyre wear is on quite high. Start to see the front tyres of Ghost's tyres starting to burn off a little bit. Going to cause him issues later on in the race. Obi-Wan trying to stick with him on those hards. Doesn't want. He's gone for the same rears, but he's gone for a set of hards on the front. Duds up to third now. So Cutler's little off-track action cost him time and positions. So from third down to fourth, he's under pressure from Gaz and Johnny as well. As Duds has just managed to disappear a little bit. What's he got? He's managed to pull a second over Cutler as well. There's Duds in third. Cutler. So yeah, Cutler's going to be under more pressure from these two behind. They'll have Gaz and Johnny all over his rear end coming down this start-finish straight, that's for sure. Board with Johnny then as he looks to stay on the rear end of TRG Gaz. TRG Gaz also trying to stay on the rear end of Cutler. Can anyone make a move? Gaz and Cutler seem to have got a better drive out of that final turn all the way down this start-finish straight. Starting to pull away from Johnny then into this awkward, or maybe very late braking there for Johnny. He's closed that gap back up. Wasn't sure if he's going to run himself wide and into the sand. That's quite a usual trick. Cutler not going defensive. Oh, maybe he should have thought about it. Gaz trying to slot on down the inside. He's compromised them both a little bit. Johnny then trying to push his way past Gaz into this awkward hairpin. Gaz going defensive. Cutler running a little bit wide. Nowhere for Johnny to go. These three still bumper to bumper then. Lift through this long left. Nobody wants to run it out wide here. Got to keep the power up though. You don't want to lose these two. And all the time Duds is just stretching his gap out up front. He's not up front, but in front of these three. So into this awkward hairpin. That's where we just saw Foghorn get it a bit wrong. Stuck his wheels on the grass and obviously had the power down and the wheels turned all at the same time. Spun him around and punted him into the wall. Into this awkward, yeah, they are do keeping him fourth through there. Nice tight line there through for Gaz. Johnny also keeping it right up with these two. Nowhere for him to go again though. Needs to stick close again as they head down towards this start-finish straight. So yeah, you can see just an awkward track, difficult to pass unless you're on these straights. Trying to carry as much speed through these final couple of turns. Very awkward again, off camber. Onto this start-finish straight. Great exit this time by Johnny. All over the rear end of Gaz. Gaz not anywhere near as close to Cutler as he'd like to be to get the toe. Johnny not benefiting that much from it either, to be honest. Hard on the brakes. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame. That's Johnny on the sand. Gets himself back on, but loses the position down for the counts. But very sportsmanlike that was. Saw he wasn't going to make the break in. Saw he was going to take out TRG Gaz and sacrificed himself to the grass. I've had to do that myself once or twice. It's awful, you know. You don't want to take out anybody else's race. Did make slight contact with Gaz, but didn't compromise his race too much. In the meantime, TRG Ghost 666 has got himself 3.2 seconds up front Only 6 minutes remaining of race 1. Tyre wear really starting to kick in for Ghost though. Has he got enough? Has he got enough up front to fend off the attack of Obi-Wan on the hard fronts, medium rears? Looks like it so far. He's still pulling time on him. Dud's then holding that third. Cutler has closed that gap up a little bit. Dud's obviously making a tiny mistake somewhere to allow Cutler and TRG Gaz to close up. Down for the count, then up into 6 through Johnny's little mistake. Johnny doing everything he can to close that gap back up. 5 minutes remaining, starting to run out of time for him. Rick 2 has also now seen someone to attack in front. He's pushing hard. Sitting in, oh, nearly losing the tail through there for Rick. Holding 8th at the minute. Scrabo in 9th. A little way back at 8 seconds. Oh, okay. Ghost has come in the pits right at the end of right at the end of the race again. Didn't benefit him the last time he tried this. He wasn't able to close the gap back up on the front runners. Pit length has now changed so much that I don't know whether it's worth it in these 15-minute races. Where are you? All the way down in... Where have you come back out, Ghost? 7th. Slotting himself in between Johnny and Rick 2 then. Fresh set of mediums for him to play with, but only 4 minutes left to play with them. He's sitting in 7th. A lot of work to do. 22 seconds off of race lead. There is race lead. Obi-Wan on the hards front medium rears. Now he's got 11.4 seconds to play with. His closest rival now is this man. All these drivers out on very worn tyres. Cutler's done a good job on his hards though. He's starting to pile the pressure back on Duds for that second. Oh, Dud's gone a little bit deep into the hairpin. It's not cost him anything at the minute. A little bit of time. Cutler's able to get right tucked under his rear wing. Not that he's got a wing. Under his number plate lights. He's got some of them. Dud's doing well though to fend off Cutler for now. Gaz still tucked onto the back of this fight as well. He's gone for a set of hards all the way through. Down for the count. Has gone for the mediums. Not done a bad job with those, sitting in 5th at the minute. Ghost then trying to make up a position, getting himself past Rick 2. Johnny's got himself past as well. Looks like Rick 2's made a mistake. Yeah, I think he's just struggling on those worn tyres. Allowed Johnny to come past and Ghost. So Ghost gets himself up into 6th. He's only pulled a second in on the race leader. He's only got just over 2.5 minutes left to try and make anything of this one. Who's that just came in the pits? Dud's in the pits now. So Rick 2 in 8th, Scrabo 9th, Eman in 10th, Foghorn 11th, Corky now 12th. Corky stopped though, taking on board far too much fuel though, Corky. So looks like Obi-Wan's going to run the whole race on those tyres. Cutler also on the hards, as is TRG Gaz. So no stopping for these. Down for the count, also no stopping on his mediums, but under threat from Ghost then on the fresh tyres. Johnny not stopped, Rick 2 not stopped, Scrabo not stopped. Duds has stopped, but has put him all the way down in 9th position. Might have been better off just trying to fend off Cutler and Gaz, and losing a couple of positions rather than all these. Foghorn's into 10th, but he's holding damage and a lot of wear on those mediums. Corky 11th, fresh set of mediums for him to play with. Oh, Ethan's got all the damage. So he's got a lot of wear. There you go. That'll be why. Because he's been drifting his BMW. That's why. So Obi-Wan then. What have we got? 1 minute 20 left on the clock. This will become final lap when he crosses the line. 13.5 seconds from Cutler. Cutler still under threat from Gaz though. Down for the count, holding 4th, but for how much longer? TRG Gaz, Ghost even all over the rear end of him. Lucky to this position. Down for the count, looking to run around the outside. Oh, there's Ethan still trying to get it back on track. Ghost absolutely thrashing the pants out of this BMW to try and make these gaps up, but 40 seconds, he's got a lap to do it. He's still 21 seconds behind race leader, 7 seconds behind third place. There he is down the road. So 28 seconds remaining. Foghorn Leghorn just getting himself back on track as well. Yeah, so if you're not used to driving Autopolis, it's an absolute nightmare of a circuit. Cutler still holding second. TRG Gaz is not making it easy for him though. Goes up into fourth. He's pulled his second back, but still just running out of racetrack for him at the minute. Down for the count. He'll be happy with fifth, I think, as long as he doesn't lose that to Johnny behind him in sixth. Rick 2 in seventh. Scrabo eighth. Duds ninth after his stop. Oh, just about keeping it on track there. Okay, so Ethan has finished then. We are into final lap territory. Is Obi-Wan just coming into these last few turns. So he was able to stick quite well with TRG Ghost, even on the different tyre. He's not stopped, he's run the whole race. Let's see if people's strategy plays out the same for race 2. So taking the win then, Obi-Wan. Cutler, it looks like he's going to hold on to that second. TRG Gaz not close enough. So Cutler takes second then. TRG Gaz takes third. Ghost, worthy effort, but fourth place for you. Down for the count takes fifth. Johnny did close the gap up, but takes sixth. Rick 2 is going to come home out of fuel. Is he going to take seventh? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Just takes seventh then for Rick. Down, Scrabo takes. Scrabo? Who's that just crossed the line? Oh, sorry, that was Corky that's just crossed the line. Foghorn's already crossed the line, and Ethan. We just wait for Scrabo in eighth. And Duds to come home ninth. Duds having a good race, actually got himself up into second. Were you out of fuel, Duds? Is that why you came in? But yeah, good race one. Tricky circuit. What can the front runners from race 1 do in race 2? Start from the back. I am on again straight after this at 9 o'clock, people, with the P1 boys and their BMW League as well. So they're running the GR3 class. More aero, more power. Where are we at tonight? Where are we at tonight? There's a million miles up there in the chat. I won't be looking for that then. Is Ghost going to change his strategy up? Is he going to try and no stop like some of the others? Who's a what? Who's a what? Oh, fuel. Fuel. I've got to get my eyes tested again, people. They're wearing out, I swear to God. Either that or the damn specs need to clean. Let's try cleaning them before I replace my eyeballs, shall I? Yeah, as I say, Autopolis, tricky circuit if you don't know it. It's not one of the regulars on the calendar for a lot of the leagues, to be honest. It's only recently I've seen it used. I think we had it a year or so ago in GTTCC. It's been a while. Short course, I think they've used. Whoever they're racing the short course the other night in MRC's Race of Winners. I think they were, weren't they? Seb, let me read that when I put my eyes back in. See if I've made it any better. All your driving instructors would be disgusted. What would they be disgusted with, Seb? What are they going to be disgusted with? The tyre wear, the fuel, not stopping for red lights, speeding, crossing the white line. Yeah. Right, race 2 coming up pretty damn quick then. Like I say, I have got another race straight after this, so they do try and crack on. Oh, that's not pretty, is it? Must be a sticker Rick 2's got on his rear bumper, emulating the smoke coming out of the exhausts. Let's see if Foghorn Leghorn has learned anything from race 1. Like I say, awkward circuit. A lot of this is coasting, so you just have to know where to lift, where to turn. Yeah, if you don't know it, that's you playing in the sand, just like Scrabbo. See if Duds can manage his fuel. Oh, Luke 2's turned up. Luke Doherty's turned up. Missed race 1. Ghost getting shouts, you're winning this. Where is he? There he is in 6th at the minute. Getting the old shouts out for Ghost. Someone's got that totally wrong by the sounds of it. Ah, there we go. Just on Ghost as Ghost comes through. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a little bit of carnage any second. Boys do get a little bit antsy while they're waiting for race starts. There you go, look, people doing burnouts. That's what we expect. Ethan driving the wrong way up the circuit. Nobody aiming for him. Ah, there we go. Trying to handbrake into Scrabbo. That's what we like to see. Ghost going to try and take out a set of mediums before the start of the race. Well, that's not going to work. 5 seconds left. So race 2, reverse grid, another 15 minutes. Same setup, tyre wear times 11, fuel at times 6. Luke Doherty then showing up for race 2, starts from the back. Hard work for him then. Not, I don't know how much practice he's had on this circuit either. Wait for these lights to drop, not that we can see them. Revs are up. We're on board with Ethan for race 2. The lights are away now. They fire themselves down towards turn 1. Come on, PlayStation, give me a different view. Come on, come on, come on. Swine. Into turn 1 then. Corky takes the lead, but he's drifted it. Oh, Foghorn and Leghorn's got it wrong. Ethan's got it wrong. Yeah, big pile up into turn 1. Now you change view, you basket. Ethan, unfortunately, having to get himself back in a straight line. Oh, he's picked up damage as well. Could be race over for Ethan. Corky then losing a couple of positions, couple more positions as Scrabo comes through. Running slow then, Corky. Maybe just taking his time. But Ghost already up to the front. So managed to weave his way through the chaos and the carnage. No damage on his car. He has got Duds for company in second. Scrabo in third. So a bit of a gap between himself and closest rival Cutler or Obi-Wan. So Scrabo third. Luke Doherty also making his way through up until fourth. Getting on well in the BMWs as well, Luke. Corky fifth. See how well he fends off any attacks. He's going a little bit defensive, or is he just trying to stay out of the way? I'm not too sure. But he's under pressure from Rick 2 and Obi-Wan for that position. Got Gaz in the background as well. Foghorn, Leghorn, 9th, down for the count, 10th. Cutler in 11th, holding a little bit of rear end damage, getting caught up maybe a tiny bit in that turn 1 incident. Johnny in 12th and Ethan 13th. So Johnny's also picked up damage, but Ethan, yeah, trip to the pits for Ethan, unfortunately. So Ghost already pulling time, 1.6 seconds. Dud's doing all right as well. So good results in race 1. Let's see if he can make it work in race 2. Billy, evening mate, how are you doing, brother? Is it Guinness or vodka tonight? What are we on? Rum? Cognac? You don't do cognac. Whiskey, rum, whiskey, vodka, or Guinness, I think, for Mr. Miller. That's his tipple. Ghost then pulling that 2.4 seconds over Duds. Not able to stick with him. Still big gaps between. Oh, Luke Doherty actually getting himself up another position into third. What is he? Only 1.8 down from Duds as well. And again, Luke Doherty's been doing all right in these BMWs. Struggles in the minis for some reason, but yeah, does all right in the BMWs. Scrabo holding fourth. Got a big gap between himself and Rick. Is that 8 seconds? 9 seconds. That's a big old gap for this early on in the race. TRG Gaz has managed to slip his way through those. Someone else has been Foghorn, Leghorn. Not sure whether there was contact between himself and down for the count, or whether he just got it a bit wide. But he's on the grass. And it is an awkward turn when you're under pressure as well. So that's a trip to the pits for Foghorn, Leghorn as well. It's a shame. Ethan in the pits getting repaired. Ghost pulling out more time. 3.5 seconds. 3.3, 3.4, now 3.5. Duds then just losing more time. Luke Doherty definitely closing up. He might be able to in a position to make a move onto the turn 1. A little bit wide through that final turn. Carries good speed. Looking to close up on Duds then. Under no threat from behind. Almost got the I was going to say he's almost got the length of the start-finish straight. He's not. There is a car a lot closer than it looks on screen. Closes up on Dudds then into turn 1. Ghost stretching his lead off down in the distance. Head down this second straight towards the 90-degree right-hander. Might be able to make up a bit of time here as well. Oh, Dudds almost running it wide through there. Luke Doherty has closed that gap up. Uses all the track, Luke. The indicators are on for Dudds. Luke then going around the outside as they head into this long left-hander. Both drivers keeping it out of the grass, but Luke carrying the speed. Dudds having to slot back into third. Now it's all down to Luke to try and close that gap. 3.8 seconds to P1. Nice and tight through the hairpin. Pulling time over Dudds already. He's got 0.7 of a second. So Dudds third, Scrabo 4, TRG Gaz up into 5th, so slowly making his way through then Gaz. Rick 2 in 6th, down for the count 7th. He's under pressure from Obi-Wan though in 8th. Championship leader Obi-Wan not getting as far up the field as he'd like yet anyway. Let's see what sort of strategy he's playing with tonight. He's gone for the hard medium combo again. Worked out for him in race 1. Let me find him. Here he is. Down for the count is a dirty Welsh driver. Lots of love, Billy Miller. Oh, he's running slow. He's picked up damage. It's allowed Obi-Wan to slot himself through. So yeah, down for the count, travelling a little bit slower then through there. Not going to stop. There's that pit entrance, look. Slam the brakes on, into the left, hairpin right, and you're in the pit lane. Yeah, if you're not ready for it, it's damage all the way through. So down for the count then, losing that position. And unfortunately, damage is on heavy in these races, so any damage does mean a trip to the pits to get it to repair. Okay, Ghost then pulling more time. Absolutely nothing Luke can do about this. He's battered his medium tyres already. He's coming back under pressure from Dudds. It's turned off now though, Seb, if you notice. He's managed to stick his wipers on instead, look. I think that's what he was aiming for in the first place and wondered what that flashing light on his dashboard was. But he is piling that pressure on Luke Doherty for second at the minute. Luke's going to struggle at the end of this race. He'll probably going to have to stop. Which is going to put him right out of commission. We know the lobbies have changed with their pit length time. Almost off track there for Luke. That's going to compromise him. Dudds trying to go down the inside. Luke will still have the advantage just, but he's struggling with grip now. He's going to run himself wide through there. Got to be careful not to take Dudds out without sliding. Dudds coming back down the inside, but won't have the advantage into the final turn. Luke Doherty comes back around the inside then. But we are going to see Dudds charge one down the start-finish straight, that's for sure. Luke Doherty is not going to be able to hold on to that position with those tyres. Whether he can run the rest of the race and defend from 4th place, he is still another 13 seconds back. Dudds just able to carry a bit more speed through some of these turns. Luke's not doing bad though with these beaten up tyres. Yeah, Luke's left it a little bit late, I think. It's costing him unless he can just go mega defensive and fend off Dudds, but I can't see it myself. Dudds chucks one almost up the inside of the hairpin. Almost. Might be able to close up through this long left-hander. Luke's tyres are not going to help him out through here. You see he's already having to compromise, take a compromise line, running out wide. Can Dudds carry the speed up into the hairpin? Not quite close enough, I don't think, Dudds. and should be able to close up. Luke's run it wide through there, tighter line for Duds again. Luke just putting his car in the middle of the track, nowhere for Duds to go. You can, if you're brave, chuck one down the inside there, but Duds' tyres starting to look a little bit suspect as well. Luke then having to manhandle that BMW through that turn. You see the rear end just trying to step out on him. And there it goes. Trying to keep control of these cars. Down the inside then. Almost contact between these two. Plenty of room given. Duds is close to this lap though. Luke is definitely compromised coming around this turn. Look, it's just struggling so much. He's coming in the pits this lap. Is Duds going to follow him? No, he stops out, so retakes that second position. But Ghost is now 6 seconds up the road. 4 minutes 30 seconds remaining. A lot of work to do for Duds. TRG Gaz then not stopped either, holding third. Obi-Wan not stopped, holding fourth. He's on the hard medium combo. Scrabo not stopped in fifth. TRG Rick not stopped either in sixth. Cutler not stopped seventh, but holding rear end damage. Luke Doherty has stopped now in eighth. 4 minutes remaining. He's now got a big gap to try and close up on anybody. In fact, he's almost got 11 seconds to Cutler in seventh. Corky in ninth. Oh, he's off track. Oh no, sorry, he's just coming into the pits. Coming in for tyres then. Down for the count in 10th. Not stopped on the mediums. And Johnny in 11th on the mediums. Bit of damage on the front for Foghorn in 12th. And Ethan picked up damage early on. Into the pits for him. Now way off the pace in 13th. Struggling a bit then Ethan. Ghost then. 3 minutes 30 remaining. 6.5 seconds over Duds. I think we might just see Ghost ride this one out on these worn tyres. As long as he doesn't see that timer between himself and Duds come down too much. There is still a good 10 seconds between Duds and TRG Gaz. Gaz just getting himself past Foghorn there. Obi-Wan in fourth as well. Was that Foghorn getting that turn wrong, was it? Yes, it was. Just stays out of the way as Obi-Wan comes through then. Unfortunately, he is 20.6 seconds back off race lead. Scrabo fifth. Under pressure from Cutler and Rick too though. Luke leaving the room, not feeling well I don't think, is Rick. Down for the counts. Beautiful Welsh singing voice in 8th. 9th for Johnny, 10th for Corky. It's all kicking off down here, down the start finish straight. Foghorn, Leghorn just trying to keep himself out of the way of these three as they go for a bit of a lunge into turn one. Ethan, got it wrong through there as well. Into the wall for him. Right, Ghost, 2 minutes remaining. He's pulled more time. That's 7 seconds on the clock for him between himself and Duds. Gaz then sitting in third. What is he? He's got 3.2 seconds from Obi-Wan. Still just got to be careful. Obi-Wan can be a little bit dangerous. Gaz is no slouch behind the wheel though, that's for sure. Obi-Wan fourth then. Cutler up into fifth, but again, big gap back to in front, sorry, to Obi-Wan. Full time between himself and Rick 2 and Scrabo battle. These two going to punch it out for 6th and 7th. Oh, missed someone. Down for the count, still holding 8th. Johnny 9th. Corky got it wrong through the final turn. Backwards in 10th. Foghorn 11th. Just seen him trying to stay out of the way. And Ethan in 12th. Here we we go then. 45 seconds left on the clock. Ghost, 6-second lead. So that tyre wear starting to play up for Ghost, although it's better on Duds' car. Maybe Ghost having to do a little bit of fuel saving as well. We'll see. Should be able to run it to the end. Sean, evening mate, evening. Stick around, brother. I'll be back on at 9 o'clock for the P1 boys. So, just 2 seconds remaining. Who's going to be the first driver across the line? Where are you? Here we go. Foghorn then. Comes through to take 11th place. Who's going to be next? It is Ethan. Picked up damage early on, fired himself into the wall. So 12th place for Ethan. Someone else just coming through here. Who's that? There we go. Down for the count. He's going to come through to take 8th. Johnny through to take 9th. Corky getting a better result in race 2. Where's the next driver coming through? Come on. It's going to be Ghost. Taking the win in both races tonight, Ghost. He's out of fuel though. He's still got fuel just. 5 seconds. 5 seconds between himself and Duds. Duds has got plenty of fuel on. But Ghost is out of fuel now, I think. Is he? Yeah. Oh, Ghost, he's pushed it too hard. He's run out of fuel. He's not going to take the win in both races then. Oh, Ghost, what a shame. 2 corners, too little. Duds takes the win then. Unfortunate for Ghost. Comes home to take 2nd. TRG Gaz 3rd. Cutler going to come home to take 4th. Obi-Wan's going to come home for 5th. Rick 2 managing to stay in front. Rick 2's out of fuel. So Scrabbo's going to come through to take that position off him. Rick 2 then rolls across the line for 7th. And who are we waiting on? Corky to cross the line to take that 10th. So, a couple of little upsets there at the end of that one. Oh, Ghost. 3 corners, too little fuel. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. But Duds then taking the win in race 2. He's putting a good show tonight as Duds, I'll give him that, and Ghost. So I've got to be quick because I've got another race coming up. That was round 5 of TANSO Racing's Kirkistown Motorsports Ni Saloons. Same time next week. I am back in approximately 5 or 7 minutes-ish with the P1 boys and their BMW GR3 League. No Minis season has finished, but we are back this Wednesday with the Team Oliver Racing GR3 League. Come and check that out, 8:30 on Wednesday. Thursday we're back 9 o'clock with the P1 boys and their Renault League as well. And then yes, back next Sunday for following rounds of this. Come and check it out. If you want to help my channel out, get yourselves over to buymeacoffee.com/.smoke or drop a donation if you can. Other than that, I hope you've liked what you've watched. If you have, give it a like, comment and subscribe. Tell your mates, tell your mums. I'll see you in a few minutes. I'm out of here.